What's up? What's happening, folks? Welcome back to the channel Sports, Life, and Politics TV. I'm Samuel Koppel, and I'm here for the news. And a few days ago, there was a mass shooting at a dance hall in Dadeville, Alabama. Now, was this a mass shooting? Technically, yes. But this is not your typical mass shooting that we would think of a Columbine, a Uvalde, or the one that happened most recently in Tennessee at the bank where the young man went back to work and got to killing people, a bunch of co-workers and whatnot. This was what they said was gang related. Now, Dadeville is only a town of about 3,000. What gang they actually was claiming in this very small town is unbeknownst to me. I mean, what was your hood? City Hall? Where did you hang out at? Dairy Queen? What set you claim? The fire department? I mean, this is so preposterous. This is the type of town where you either stay up the street and around the corner from somebody or down the street and around the corner from somebody. But you stay around the corner from everybody. This thing is preposterous. Preposterous. The three young black men who did this, they didn't throw their life away. It's over with for them. They're doing life in jail. This is Alabama. They're never getting out. And when you watch the news clips on this, they made you think that it was a mass shooting by a single gunman. Come to find out, it was a shootout. I thought it was racially motivated. I turned out to be 100% wrong. I asked in the video, most black people don't stay there and shoot until 20-something odd people get shot. But it makes way more sense when the truth comes out that it was a shootout. So it's easier for three people who's shooting at each other, or two shooting at one, or whoever, but they was in there shooting at each other, to shoot 20-something odd people and then take off running. Because one of the guys might have fired and hit 4 or 5 guys, and then somebody else was firing, hit 3, 4, 5. Then somebody else was firing. Who knows how many people shooting in the party? But so far, they've arrested 3. And for gang violence to be in a town this small, I'm shocked and flabbergasted. But the number one reason I came on this video is to say I was wrong. And I owe an apology to the people of Dadeville for insinuating that it was racially motivated. But I will say in my defense, I thought it was a lone gunman. That's how they made it sound. But nevertheless, I was wrong. But let's take a look at the clip.
These are 16 and 17-year-olds. We will be charging them as adults in this.
2 teenagers are behind bars in connection with Saturday's mass shooting in Alabama. And within the last 30 minutes, authorities have charged a third.
So you have Tyrese McCullen and Travis McCullen. I'm taking they're either cousins or brothers. I'm leaning brothers. Then you have Wilson Lamar Hill Jr. I mean, it's just beyond me that a town this small that you can be in a gang. All of these people are damn near related to each other. I mean, what is going on? And it might not have been black and white racially motivated, but it damn sure was self-hate motivated. Negro on Negro crime. My God. How much do we gotta hate each other to shoot up with something that small where everybody knows your name? And I was going back and forth in the chat with somebody named, I think it was Danielle Terry, I think, if I'm not mistaken. No, Danielle Kelly, I'm sorry. Shout out to Danielle Kelly. We was going back and forth trying to figure out what the hell was this whole thing all about. And we were, playing a little bit of couch detective, trying to get some understanding. And we were saying, like, how could one person shoot that many people? Was it an AR? And I mentioned, was it a extended mag on a pistol, or like? But that's a lot of people being shot. But now it makes a whole lot more sense. These damn fools is in there shooting at each other, and obviously these 3 I don't know if they were shooting all together or one was shooting at the other, but it seemed, but what they said was gang related. And one thing that we did figure out is that they were saying there was no threat to the public, which meant they already knew who it was.
Person, a 20-year-old. 4 people were killed, 32 others wounded at a dance studio in Dadeville during a birthday party. 5 Tyler Finger was there this morning as Alabama police announced the arrest of those accused killers.
A growing memorial marks the site of the mass shooting that rocked small-town Dadeville, Alabama. Days after gunfire erupted inside the Mahogany Masterpiece dance studio at a Sweet 16 party, 3 people have now been arrested.
This is Alabama. And when you pull out a gun and you start shooting people, we're going to put you in jail.
Law enforcement have charged 17-year-old Tyreek McCullough, 16-year-old Travis McCullough, and 20-year-old Wilson Hill Jr. with 4 counts of reckless murder.
I'm imagining the one they got his face blocked out. He's under 18. He's a minor, or maybe under 16. But whatever. Whenever somebody's underage, I don't know what their law is as far as trying somebody as an adult. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna try as many of these guys as they can as adult. Probably all of them. But I know when you're under 18, they make sure that they can't put your picture up.
1 count for each person killed, with more charges expected.
We're going to make sure every one of those victims has justice and not just the deceased.
Investigators have not said what sparked the shooting that cut short the lives of 19-year-old Marciah Collins, 18-year-old Phil Dowdell, 23-year-old Corbin Holston, and 17-year-old Kiki Smith. The shooting also left 32 others injured, with 4 still critical. Those from the small town watched as police announced the arrests.
I'm grateful that justice will be done, and I'm glad they got somebody.
Police say their focus remains on the families affected.
We're tired of going to the mothers and having to tell them that these kids are not coming home. We're not concerned about the headlines. We're worried about mom.
Investigators are not releasing
They said they ain't worried about headlines. They worried about mama.
a lot of details about this case to protect the investigation, but we should learn more when the suspects appear in court for the first time this week. Alabama police say that they are still waiting for some people to come forward who are actually at that party as this investigation continues.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot more sense, you guys, that if 20-something odd people, they say 32 people was shot, injured, 4 dead, that it was a mass shootout in there. So it was multiple people. I'm pretty sure it wasn't just these 3 shooting. They ain't just pulled out guns. No, it was some people in there shooting at each other, rival, quote unquote, gangs. I don't know what you can claim other than the dairy farm in a place that small, but obviously gangs have, seeped even to the smallest towns. Absolutely ridiculous and preposterous. But, it is what it is. Like I said, I do want to send my apology out to to Dadeville and all those people for even insinuating it was racially motivated. But, these 3 young men that threw their life away. It's over for them. And I'm pretty sure they're still looking for some others. I'm pretty sure they wasn't the only ones in their shoot. That's a lot of people shot. Yeah, something was funny from the beginning, how they worded it, that it was a gunman. If you go back and look at it in the videos, they were saying it was a gunman. It was a mass shooter. Like it was, you know what I mean? But they didn't say it was a damn gang-related shootout, which they had to know that from the beginning. They had to know that. But, I just want to go back over this clip, y'all. I appreciate you guys tuning in. This has been Sports, Life, and Politics TV. I'm Samuel Koppel. I'm here for the news. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe. I just took your ass on how are people gang banging in the city of 3,000 ride. Peace.